Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful top. Okay, this is boho style top, and the video tutorial for the granny square which I used for this top is on my channel. Okay, you will find the link in the description box for the video tutorial. Okay, and today we are going to learn how to connect the squares and how we can get this beautiful top. So I will teach you each and every detail for making this top your fit size. Okay, so this is how it is, and you must have seen the pictures before the video starts. Okay, and these are the fringe, so I will show you how to add this also. Okay, now for getting the top for your size, you will need a very important thing, that is a t-shirt which you like the fitting of it. Okay, you like the way it fits you and you want your top to exactly be like that. Okay, so you will need to take the t-shirt. Okay, the first important thing. The second thing is the measuring tape. We will need to measure the squares, and then we are going to calculate and see how many squares we need. Now for my top I use 12 squares. Okay, so if you're going to need more or less, it depends on you. You're going to make it a crop top or you're going to keep it longer than mine. It's totally up to you. Okay, now if you're going to do exactly how I did, you will need 12 squares of same size. Okay, and the yarn whichever you like. So the yarn which I use is the same one which I use for the square, the cotton yarn. Okay, from Magic Needles. Okay, and the same hook which we used for the square, and that is 4 mm. You'll need a yarn needle to weave in the ends and the scissors to cut the ends. Okay, so that's all. And next you will see how to find out how many squares you need. Okay, so this is the square and this is the t-shirt I need for my measurement. So what I did is I took a t-shirt which is a perfect fit for me, which I need my top to be. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take a t-shirt which is a good fit for you and you like the fitting and you need the top to be in that way. Okay, so remember one thing, that when you have a crochet top, it will stretch. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, whatever your circumference of the bust is, you're going to minus 2 or 4 inches for getting a perfect fit. Okay, so now if you want a loose one, you can go for the exact number, but if you want a good fitting, I suggest you just minus 2 numbers from the size of the square. Okay, with the circumference, like if your circumference is 40, now you keep in mind you are going to aim for 36 with your squares. Okay, so for me, my square from one corner to another corner is 9 inches. So 9 fours is 36. So my circumference is 40. So I'm taking 36 as the measurement for my squares, which will give me exactly the same stretch after which will give me the same measurement of 40 circumference after a little stretch in the squares. Not much, very little. And remember, we are going to do it both the side. So this is the one side. Okay, from one corner to another corner. So this is how I'm getting my size. Okay, I folded the t-shirt in two. Okay, so this is the middle part, and I'm perfectly. Now if yours is big, you're going to increase the number of double crochet rows. Okay, you're going to put more if your t-shirt is size is more. This is a large size. If you're an double XL or more than that, okay, so you're going to increase the number of rows. If your medium size or small size, I suggest you just decrease one row. Okay, and then you will get a size if you want. Once you have understood your measurement, now we are going to see how many squares we need. So already we know we need 4 squares for the top part. Okay, and there will be 2 squares for the sides. Okay, to join both the back panel and front panel, there will be 2 squares, 1 square this side, 1 square other side. Okay, so we have got 6 already. Now furthermore down, it is 1 square we will need in the middle. So now let me show you. So this is the 1 square. Okay, then you will have the next square here. So now you know 2 in front, 2 behind, 4 squares, 2 at the sides, 6 square. Okay, then will be 1 in the middle here, so 1 more at the back, so 8 squares. Now you can stop it over here if you want, or just it will be like this here, and here 1 more square here at the side. So you can just stop as right here and finish the top like a crop top, or you can go even furthermore and add 1 more line of squares over here. Okay, so this will give the height for your top. So you can continue doing this, like continue adding the squares and keep it down. So now for my top, I'm going to use 12 squares. Okay, 12 granny squares for the height I'm making. Now you can use it as a crop top and go ahead and do a top how I'm doing, or you can even increase it more and make a dress out of it. So it's all up to you, no restrictions. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do for my top. Now you are going to decide how many squares you need, and you're going to make all the squares. Get your squares ready, take your time, and then come back here, and then we'll stitch them up together, and I will show you exactly how you're going to do that. Okay, so get your squares ready, and we'll do the next step, that is stitching it up and creating our top. Okay, so this is how we are going to join our squares from one side to this side. Okay, so all these 3 squares together. Okay, this is the front side it will be. Okay, and what we are going to do is we are going to start from one corner here, go right up here at the top, all 3 together, and then down. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm doing here, I've taken a big piece of yarn here, same color yarn, and I have put a slip knot at the end. Okay, so I'm just going to do whip stitching. Just fold 1 square on top of this square. Okay, both the wrong side, both the right sides are facing each other and the wrong side is facing me. Then I'm going to pick up this here, okay, and I'm just taking one loop from here and one loop from here, okay, pass through it. I just missed my slip knot. You're going to stop when you get your slip knot and put the needle in that, okay, and cinch it like this, and it's done. So now what we are going to do is we are going to take the whole stitch like this, one stitch this side and the first stitch this side, okay, and we are just going to do whip stitching. Now you feel free to do any type of stitching you want, okay. I'm just going to whip stitch all the way till the top here, and I will see you here, and then we will do join this also, okay. So here you see I have just one stitch before the chain 2, okay, for the corner. So I'm going to go for the last stitch here and last stitch this side, and then comes the chain 2. So I'm going to pass through the corners the chain 2 also, okay. So here, so we have attached this 2, okay. Now we are going to go for this side, so I will just overlap at this side here, okay, and now we have to stitch it this way, okay. So I've already attached the corner from here, so I'm going to go in the chain 2 corner here, the space, not in the stitch, okay, in the corner like this, come out 2, and then I'm going to grab the first stitch here and the first stitch after the corner is here, okay, and carry on whip stitching here till I reach at the down over here, okay. So see here, we have finished the front side, not finished yet, okay. So this is how we have got. Now we are going to go for the next step, is we have to get the squares for the next one. So here I'm going to bring my next square here. So now from here I'm going to come down from here up till here, okay. I hope you see. So now this is here and this will be here, okay. So now we are going to do is from here, then attach this string here and then come to here. So I will end over here. So I will continue from this square here, come down here and then go here, okay. So continue weaving and I will see you soon. And before I start, I'm just going to flip my square here this side and then pick it up, go in the corner, the chain 2, so I'm going to go this chain 2 square and this chain 2 square, so both the chain 2 square joint, okay, and then start from the first stitch here, okay, and continue whip stitching. So here I have reached at the end of this set. This is the starting one and this is where I have ended. So I just put a knot over here. Okay, so as I have reached at my start, just put a knot and then I'm going to weave in the tail later on. Okay, so here's what we have got. Okay, let's open up and this is how it is. Okay, so we have 2 squares here. That is going to be top, 1 in the middle and 2 at down. Okay, so now you're going to create this panel one more for the back panel also. So this is the front panel, that is 5 squares attached. So you're going to do a same type for back also. Then meet me back here and then I will show you how we are going to attach one more square here and attach both the panels together and make it as one. Okay, so go ahead, make your one more panel of 5 squares. Okay, so we are going to sew this all around the 4 sides, the 4 squares. Okay, and meet me back here and we'll do the next step together. So here I have stitched my both the panels just the same way. So you can see we have created an X. Okay, so this is the front and this is the back. Okay, now what we are going to do is we have to keep the right sides facing the other side. Okay, it will be outside the right side and the other one facing me here. So this is how it will be. So now we have to join them both. So now I have 2 squares left. Okay, so these are the 2 squares. So we are going to put the squares here at the sides. Okay, in this way. So let me show you with the 1 square first. From here, you see, from here and here. Okay, so this will be joined from here and then here, and then you fold it in half. Okay, and then we'll go the other 2 sides here. So I hope you get me. See, this is how we are going to join. Okay, so we are going to start weaving from here, go till up till here, and then the other triangle of the back panel. Okay, so we are going to join both the side in this way. Okay, I finished my sewing and this is how it is done at the side as I showed you. Okay, attached both the panels. This is the armhole opening we are going to keep. So now this is the neck part. Okay, and here now we have to do the stripe for the remaining part of the shoulder. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. We are going to take the center, then from here we are going to measure our armhole opening. Okay, so for my size I need around 8 inches total. Okay, so from here I'm keeping my measuring tape here, and from here it is 5 inches for me. Okay, so the 5 inches is here. Okay, now I need 3 more inches for getting to the 8 inches. Okay, so after folding. So 3 inches this side, 3 inches that side. So altogether 6 inches we are going to do long strap to go over from one side to another side. Okay, so this is how you're going to measure. Now if you need a bigger armhole length, you're going to measure it from the center here of the square and till where you want, and that will be the remaining size for the straps. Okay, so you can adjust your straps according to your liking here. So this is how we are going to do. I have already done one of my strap here. So this is the design we are going to do for the strap. So it will be the same for both the side, exactly the same. Okay, and make sure that you start the straps both on the same side. Okay, so I have started my strap this side, so I have to start it the other side also this side. Now before starting the strap, make sure your top is the right side is facing you. Okay, and then we are going to go in this a corner of the square, the chain to space. Okay, the chain to space here, keep your hook over there. That's where we are going to start. Take your yarn, make a slip knot. This extra tail I'm keeping for sewing in. Okay, now keep your loop over there, slip knot. Okay, then pull it, tighten it on the hook, then pull it through and chain 2, 1 and 2. Okay, whenever we are starting a new row, we are going to chain 2. Now here's the first puff here's the first cluster we are going to make. We are going to make 5 unfinished double crochet. So first get ready to make the double crochet. Pull the yarn, pull through only 2. Don't finish the double crochet. Okay, so that is 1 unfinished double crochet. Then again 2 unfinished double crochet. So unfinished double crochet, we yarn over, insert the hook, pull the yarn. Okay, and we are not counting these 2 loops but these 3 loops. So yarn over and pull through 2, and that's the unfinished double crochet. Okay, then now we have 3 double. We are not counting the chain 2. Okay, the chain 2 does not count anything. Okay, so we have 3 unfinished double crochet. We need 2 more for this set. So 1 and 2. So altogether we need 5 unfinished double crochet. And now at last yarn over and pull through all 5. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and then we are going to put one more shell in this, one more cluster in this. Okay, that is 5 unfinished double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, then pull through all and chain 2, 1, 2. Turn your work, just flip it like this. Okay, now here's the space. In this space we are going to repeat the 2 clusters. Okay, so directly go. Now this is the first unfinished double crochet and we are going to put 5 in that. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull through all, chain 2. Put one more in that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull through all, chain 2. 1, 2. This chain 2 is for starting the new row. Turn your work and you're going to repeat that again. So you're going to repeat this cluster shell, you can say, again and again, how many times you need, and you're just going to measure it in this way. Okay, just place it down and measure it. You need 3 inches, so it is 1.5 inch for me now. 2 has given nearly 1.5 inch for me. Okay, so I need to put till I get 3. Okay, and then repeat them again, the how many I got here. So for me, for getting to my 6 inches of the pattern, the strap, I need 10 altogether. Okay, so this is 2. I have got my 2. I have to get 8 more. Okay, and that will give me the size I need. So let's measure the size here. Okay, see, so from here, and that gives me 8 inches. Okay, I hope you see it. Okay, let me get it down here and here, and that is 8 inches. Okay, so that's how you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this side, 5 for other side. So now you're going to continue making how many you need, and before you finish your last cluster, last shell, or last petal, whatever you say, okay, before finishing the last one, you meet me here and I will show you. So I'm going to continue and put 9 of them all together, and the 10th one will do it together, and I'll show you how you're going to connect it to the other side. Okay, so I have done 2. I'll do till I get my 9th one. Okay, so I'll do my 7 more and I'll be back here, and then we will finish it all together. Okay, okay, see here I finished my 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now I'm going to do the 10th one, the last one. So now you see that whatever the counting is, the last one you're going to do exactly like this. You're going to turn your work, so you're going to do the first 5 double crochet together, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, then chain 1. We are not going to chain 2, but we are going to chain 1. Okay, so now after the chain 1, see which side is your work. Our work is facing inside. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to go from in front. Okay, not from behind, from in front, and go insert the hook from here like this. Okay, and make a slip stitch like this. Okay, then make sure your work is not twisted. Okay, and then we are going to grab the work pull this aside, and we are going to put our next petal in this, the 5 double crochet cluster in this. Okay, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pull it through all and chain 1. Okay, pull the yarn little bit high, and we are going to snip our work. Pull it out and it's done. Okay, when you're working your strap, you're going to slip stitch from inside, not from the behind, from inside. Okay, now I'll show you how we are going to strengthen this part little more. Okay, now we'll take our yarn needle. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. We are going to go come directly in the chain 2 here, and the space between the 2 petal like this, and come here. Now I'm going to go couple of times, just going through from the chain 2 and the space between that like this, just to give a little more strength to that. Okay, and once I'm satisfied, I will come here and go in the stitches here and weave in the tail. Okay, if you need more, you can go and do more, and just weave in to secure. And it's done. I can snip the yarn this side, and then we will weave in this tail also. So you're going to do exactly the same way the other side also. I'll just weave in this here. And now we have finally attached the straps. Okay, so you see I have got both of my straps ready. Okay, now I need to do one last thing for the neck area. Okay, all the way around from both the side. Okay, so just now this is just optional. If you need, you can do it, or you can just leave it. Okay, now I'm going to go mark this as the behind part. Okay, and the shells which are starting here, the petals where I'm starting, will be the front part for me. So I'm going to start from the behind, go into the one of the stitches here. You can go in the first single crochet here, grab the yarn, a slip knot, place it down here, pull it through, chain 1 and single crochet in the same place, chain 2, single crochet in the same place where we did our first single crochet. Okay, Then we are going to skip one single crochet and repeat this picot in the next. Then we are going to skip one stitch and repeat the picot in the next. That is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, skip one stitch. In the next stitch, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so this is what we are creating a design over here. Now if you want, you can do or leave it as it is. It's totally up to you. Chain 2, single crochet in the same place. Skip one stitch and do the picot in the next stitch. Now first, when you reach here, I'll show you what we have to do here. Now see here, I'm at the end of this square here, okay, and this is the corner, and I have one stitch to skip. So I'm going to skip that stitch and going to go in the corner and make my picot. That is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, so as we have to skip one stitch, so I'm skipping this corner of the middle square over here, and I'm going to go in the next corner of the side square like this. Then make the next picot, that is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So that's how we have covered up this section where all the 3 squares join. Okay, and then we'll continue as it is. Skip one and picot in the next, and the picot in the next. So here I have reached the end of this square here. I have one stitch to skip. I will skip that and go into the corner here and make my last picot. Chain 2, single crochet in that. Okay, I'm going to chain 1, pull the yarn high, snip, and done for this side, and I'm going to weave in the ends, and this is done. So now I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side also. Okay, just start in one of the stitches here. You can start directly in the corner if you can get. Okay, and do the exact same thing which we did the other side. Okay, so here we have finished our neck part. Okay, and the top neck is done. Okay, isn't that beautiful? I just love the way the look comes. Okay, it is so pretty. Okay, I just love it. Now the last part we are going to do for the top is adding the fringe. Okay, so now this is another option if you like it, or you can just keep it. Okay, now for making the fringe I'm taking this scale over here. Okay, and it is a 12-inch 15-inch scale. Okay, so I'm just going to grab here and just grab few like this, turn them. Now you can take how long you want, how short you want. Okay, just few times here, come back to the starting point, snip my yarn, and then just remove one side and snip. Okay, so I have got my tassels, the fringe Okay, so in this way you're going to cut as many as you want. I'm going to take 4 together. I'm going to take 4 together, take my hook, and into the spaces, okay, into the single crochet. You can start from here. Okay, I'm going to go in the chain 2 spaces of the middle square here, from front, bring it out here. Okay, this created a loop, get all like this, then pull it through all here and pull. Make sure you pull all 4 together, give them a tight snag. Okay, and there it is done. Okay, so this is in the middle square. Now I'm going to add in the side square also, taking 4. Okay, from down, we are still keeping the top in the right side. Okay, here 2. Now I'm going to add this side. Now for the single crochet also, this is the right side here of the top. You're going to go from the down here in the single crochet, and you're going to put the tassel the same way you need. Okay, so now for after putting in this 3 corners of the square together, then I'm going to leave 2 or 4 stitches, maybe 1 2 3 4 stitches. Yeah, if you want more you can just do more. So here this side, so I'm going to skip 4 stitches here, 1 2 3 and 4, and in the 5th one I'm going to insert from down, and here will be my next tassel. Okay, and then after that I'm going to skip 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th one will be my next. Okay, now if you want to keep a lesser difference you can do, or you can increase the difference little more also. Okay, let me put some more with you here. Okay, first let me cut some more. You can cut any length you want. Okay, and however you feel better. Okay, so let me show you what I was saying here. So I took my 4 strings here, get them in the middle here. Okay, now I'm going to skip 4 stitches, 1 2 3 4, and in the 5th one go here, come out from the single crochet. Okay, pull the loop like this, wrap and pull it out. Okay, and then pull it slowly to shut it here, cinch it. So this is how my tassels will be. Okay, so after every 4 stitches I'm going to put 1 tassel, and whatever the counting is, there will be a tassel in the middle of the square, the chain 2 space. Now in that you can add 5 or 6 to make it little look different one from the others, or you can carry on doing the 4 ones only. Okay, so I'm going to carry on mine, and you carry yours how much you need. Okay, and then I'll see you at the end. 1 2 3 4, and you're going to continue that all the way round. Okay, and I'll see you soon. Okay, see here I finished the fringe and the top is totally ready. Okay, so here's one thing I need to tell you, that when you reach at the corners here, as I told y'all, I will add a fringe over there also. I added. So when I count 5, after 4 stitches I put 1 fringe. So mine ends over here. Okay, and here I have only 2 stitches left, and then I put at the corner. So now to keep it equal, I left 2 stitches this side also, other side of the corner. Okay, other side of the square, and put the fringe, and then count 5. Okay, and in the 5th stitch you will put the fringe. Okay, then continue, and here there will be 2 corners, chain 2 spaces, so I put 2. Okay, in the 3rd one I just skipped, I didn't put it. Okay, and then same as it is, and it is same for, then you get an equal amount of distribution of the fringe. Okay, over here also same thing, 2 stitches left, then put in the corner, then skip 2 stitches, and then do. So in this way you will get a very beautifully spaced and looking nice fringe. Okay, so I hope you understand how to do that, and this is how mine it looks. Okay, yeah, so this is how mine looks, and these are the straps all done. So I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful top with me, and I hope you had fun doing this beautiful top with me, and I will see you in our next video with something new and something fun. So till then, take care and bye bye.